Welcome back. Today is day 4 of the Workbench build. It's starting to get interesting. We're going to be cutting out dados or rabbits, whatever you want to call them. Basically just chunks of wood are going to be taken out of the legs for the rails so they have extra support. I'll be showing you how you can do that with a skill saw as well as a router. Let's jump right into it. I'm going to show you now how you can do this with a skill saw and a speed square. First, measure out where you want one end to be. Use a square, draw the line all the way across. You could take a measurement, but it's kind of difficult to get it accurate, especially when you're dealing with these kind of tolerances. So if at all possible, use a scrap piece from the board that will be going there. If that's not possible, I recommend making a template that's the exact size of the board that will be going there. Now you need to set the depth of your skill saw. Most skill saws have a height adjustment. There's usually a lever or something like that you need to flip up. Then you just set it to the height you want and then lock it in place. Now you'll need your square, and I recommend working towards the line, not trying to hit it the very first time. Then push it straight through, and repeat the same step on the other side. Now you need to make a bunch of cuts. This does not have to be accurate. You just want it small enough that they'll break off, and don't cross those original lines that you made. Then comes the fun part, breaking it apart. Then with the chisel, you just flatten it out. You don't need an expensive chisel, any chisel will do. The only difference between an expensive chisel and a cheap one is that usually the expensive one can be slightly sharper, and they stay sharper longer due to the quality of the steel. And there you go, it's that simple. Just take your time, try to cut within the lines. If it's a little too small, that's fine. Make another cut, should fit. If it's a little loose, don't worry about it. Once you put glue in this joint, the wood will expand, hold it in place. There's a couple more ways you can do this. One is with a table saw and a dado blade. Just make sure you use a sled or a miter gauge, something like that. Do not use your fence to do it. There's also another way you can do it. I won't be showing you how, but you can use your miter saw if you have one. You can set the depth on it and just keep making cuts like you did here with your skill saw. Now it's my turn to cut out 12 notches out of my 4 legs with a combination of my track saw to make the outer lines and then a router. I've never done it this way before, but I think it'll work. I think it'll be more accurate, and I want to give it a try. I'm a little worried that I'll mess up, so I need to get started. So first what I need to do is pick which side I want showing and hide which side I don't, and then flip it over, which I didn't do, unfortunately. So now the side I wanted to hide is now the facing side, and the side that I wanted to show is on the inside. Then just do a general layout of where everything's going to go. I try to be as accurate as possible. Again, it's more important to have them all the same than trying to measure each one individually. Now I need to set the depth of the saw blade. I decided to go 2 centimeters. I wanted to go 2.5 centimeters, but knowing that I need to route this out and my intentions are to route it out in one pass, I don't think it's a good idea to go 2.5 centimeters. So that's why I did 2. Now I clamp all 4 legs together, align them perfectly, and this is how I make them all the same. I don't care if the pencil marks line up from before, as long as all 4 legs are identical. Now with everything set up properly, I just make a pass with my track saw, and that's it. It's the perfect time to talk about the fact of the day. Did you know every US state has its own official tree? I think West Virginia has my favorite, with the sugar maple being theirs. No. It was right at this moment that I knew I messed up. My heart just sank. So I guess the track saw moved just before I made the cut. And the worst part about it moving is it cut on an angle. After getting my wits about me, I realized that's the first cut, thankfully. All I need to do is move the track up a bit, make a new cut, and then adjust for the second cut. All that happens is it's 1 centimeter higher. Doesn't matter. And now, because I was scared to make a mistake, I actually made it a little too snug, so I just had to make another pass and make it a little bit wider. Crisis averted. Yesterday's true or false question was it my idea to start this YouTube channel? It definitely was not. It was Shay's idea after we'd finished the renovations in the basement, drywalling, all that kind of stuff, and I built a desk, a coffee table, a barn door, and all the shelves in here. She said we should do this on YouTube. People would really enjoy watching it. I fought it for the longest time. And then I caved. I tried it. It was kind of fun. It was different. It was hard, but it was worth it. Now, she's the one that doesn't really like being on camera. She's super busy and doesn't really have the time for it. So now it's more of a I reno. Don't get me wrong, she helps all the time, whether it's filming, moving stuff, just so many things. Like right now, she's taking care of all the house stuff while I just do this. Today's true or false question. Did I burn my arm because of a grease fire? Well, that's a wrap on day 4. I'm super happy with how these turned out. I thought doing this part would take 2 days. It would be so boring to watch over 2 days, but instead, got it done in 1 day and they turned out the best they ever have. That includes the outfeed table and miter station. Could not have gone better. All of them fit perfectly. It's a nice fit with just a little bit of room just for the glue up, and it'll expand a little. It'll be perfect. I'm so excited for that. Tomorrow, we're actually going to start putting the frame together. We're making some progress here. I'm going to guess it'll be 10 to 12 days, filming about 4 hours every day. That's not too bad because I allotted for about 21 days. I want to thank you for watching. I know your time's valuable. Everyone's busy. So thank you, genuinely. Hopefully I see you tomorrow. Should be a great day.